Chronicles of a Festival with Rodrigo Pinto and Manuel Correia. Fuego.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Here I am again. Rodrigo Pinto will be here too, a little bit later. We will be reacting to the second semi-final of the Festival da Canção, which happens today, the same day where we in Portugal celebrate the 65th birthday of RTP, the Portuguese public television. Now, about Festival da Canção. Last Saturday, 10 songs performed on the first semi-final and passed 5 to the final, which are Amanhã from Os 4:30, Uai from Áurea, Como é Bom Quem from FF, Ginger Ale, say Diana Castro, and Saudade sang by Maru. About tonight's show. They didn't. It's usually the broadcasted. The Festival da Canção. It's usually broadcasted on 3 consecutive Saturdays, but this year they decided to do something a little bit different and to broadcast the first semi-final on a Saturday, the second semi-final on a Monday, on purpose to celebrate the 65 years of RTP, and the final then it will be next Saturday. So what will happen tonight? Again, we will have 10 songs competing, and of those 10 songs, 5 will pass through the final. To the final, which will happen, as I said, next Saturday. Those songs will be Soltaavozecanta by Os Azeitonas, Umamensagemtua by Cubita, Fomedeviagem by ineshomemdemelo. Ainda nos temos by syro. Also, we have Código 30 by Pepperonipassion, and corpodemulher by Milhanas. We also have aquiaoladodemim by vampirosubmarino, pontassoltas sang by jonas. The marnofim sang by blacci, and the degrade by pongo. So the show, it's about to start in a few minutes. It will start. It will be hosted today by Tânia Ribas Oliveira and José Carlos Malato. They are Portuguese TV hosts. She hosted the afternoon show on RTP1, and José Carlos Malato actually is one of the Portuguese commentators on Eurovision. Probably he will be traveling to Turin to do the comments of this year's Eurovision. We will have today a performance by Chanel, who will be performing slow-mo. I have a secret to tell you. I have watched a snippet of her rehearsal, and from what I saw, the staging will be very similar to the one she used on Benidorm Fest. But just between us. Okay. Now, 3 minutes to go until the show starts. This is the first time Festival da Canção is broadcasted outside Portugal because 3 Spanish networks are broadcasting this year the contest. Those networks are RTVE, TV Galicia, and 10. From what I know so far, TV Galicia has 2 commentators, one in not in Spanish, but in the language they speak in Galicia, Gallego, and one in Portuguese. And one, I know it's a man and a woman. Another man is an actor, very famous here in Portugal, called Rodrigo Paganelli. Okay, and now we have 1 minute to go until the beginning of the live broadcast of the second semifinal of Festival da Canção. We still have some publicità here. Sorry, excuse me. What more can I say? This year's edition has as the last edition. It will be all broadcasted from Studio One in RTP's studio in Lisbon. Studios in Lisbon. Sorry. But the difference this year is they have live audience on set on the studio, so which is nice. It's better than last year. Last year we have those clapped from previously recorded, and you notice the difference. You notice the difference, surely. Okay. Still with some publicità here. It's 9 p.m. The time it was scheduled to begin. So we are waiting to the beginning of the live broadcasts of the second semi-final of Festival da Canção. Any moments from now. I'm still waiting for my friend Rodrigo Pinto to join us. He will be also here reacting to the songs with me. And again, 10 songs competing this night for a spot on the live final, and there are 5 spots on the live final, which will happen next Saturday. So we have tonight competing talking about the singers: os azeitonas, cubita, ineshomemdemelo, syro, pepperonipassion, milhanas, o vampirosubmarino, jonas, blacci, and pongo and tristany. In my opinion, honestly, this is of the 2 semifinals. This is the weakest, but still with quality. There is just one in this semifinal that I want to pass to the final, which is Syro with the song Ainda Nos Temos. I know it's a very appreciated song amongst the Eurovision fan community. It's not because of that why I want the song to pass to the final. It's a very good song. It's a very nice song. I love the song, and it has potential. It has high potential. So let's see what happens this night. We'll probably be having some issues in the studio because it's 11 past 9 p.m. and the show should already had begun, which it didn't happen. We're still watching some publicità. Okay, this will be now. The live broadcast is going to start right now. Here it is. Okay. Nice opening titles this year. I like it. They're very nice. Okay. As I said, today is the birthday of RTP. This network does 65 years right now. So they decided to start with a little travel in time. And we have right now on the screen a host that is familiar to the Portuguese Eurovision fans here, because he hosted and commented a large number of editions of Festival da Canção and the Eurovision Song Contest. His name is Eladio Climaco, and the image is in black and white. And hosting a show as we were about 50 years ago. Okay. Now we have a performance from the legendary Tiger Man. We have the song All Shook Up. I don't know the song. It's the first time I'm hearing it. Excuse me. Excuse me. This is Portuguese alternative music. It's what he usually does. Nice staging, nice work with the stage. But this song isn't competing tonight. It's just an opening guest act. Now we are going to hear Got My Mojo Working. Nice way to open the show. if this were if this were competing tonight, this song was competing tonight, I would say that it would fill a box, but not for my taste. And saludos from Portugal to Mexico. Hello, Gabi. Tonight, Rodrigo will be joining us in a bit. For now, it's just me, but he will be joining me in a bit. We are starting the second semi-final, Gabi. It's starting right now. We are in the opening act right now. The guy is called Legendary Tiger Man. It's not this song. It's not competing, just a guest. And this is the kind of music he usually does, alternative Portuguese music. Now we have Suzuki. It's the song. Yes, it's very good, indeed. It's very good indeed. But as I said, not from my taste, from my personal taste. But it has quality. It has quality.
I like the way you talk. I like the way you walk. I like the way you talk.
He has a girl on the drums. I like to see women playing musical instruments that we are not used to, like the guitar, the drums. I think it's nice. Let me just say, Gabi, your favorites is on the semi-final. It will be song number 4. Song number 4. I know it's Syro, the singer, and the song is Ainda Nos Temos. Am I right? Okay. Now, opening performance came to an end. And we'll probably see this night's hosts
O António Calvão acaba de entrar para a emissora nacional, mas a oração ainda está longe de subir ao palco e a menina Tonisha, com 10 anos...
Just a reminder of some of the songs we sent to Eurovision in the beginning of our Eurovision journey. Okay, now the video with information of the semi-finalists of this night. I love this music they use on the opening titles. It's quite epic and catchy.
Finalmente, de regresso ao dia 7 de março de 2022. Senhoras e senhores, convosco, Tânia Ribas de Oliveira e José Carlos Malato.
Here are the hosts for tonight. Tânia Ribas de Oliveira and José Carlos Malato. As I said, she's a daytime TV host. She hosts the afternoon TV show on RTP1. And he is the Portuguese commentator, one of the Portuguese commentators in Eurovision.
Uma das figuras mais emblemáticas da televisão portuguesa, dos rostos de sempre, que ficará para sempre associado ao Festival da Canção. Senhoras e
And we started with a reminder of the old times of Festival da Canção, with a face that it's associated to the past editions of Festival da Canção and Eurovision. As I said, he hosted a big number of editions of Festival da Canção and commented to Portugal probably the same number of Eurovision Song Contest editions. His name is Eladio Clímaco.
Que completa hoje 65 anos de vida.
Obrigado por este momento.
Okay, Gabi, what are your thoughts for tonight?
E como decano dos apresentadores, em nome de todos os que nela trabalham e trabalharam, os meus mais sinceros parabéns à RTP e que venham mais 65.
Muito obrigado, Hilário. Um beijinho grande, um abraço.
Obrigado,
por favor.
Muito obrigada.
Acompanhem o Hilário com palmas. Beijinhos, Hilário. Obrigado.
Bom, coração quentinho para começarmos como deve ser. E, já que estamos a dar os parabéns à RTP, peço uma grande salva de palmas para o José Carlos Malato, que também faz anos hoje.
Okay, the male host. It's also his birthday today.
Parabéns, meu Deus.
Vamos lá, participação, por favor.
Fazendo agora o ponto
Me too.
de situação.
Me too. Agreed, Gabi. Syro is my favorite from this semifinal.
Escolher 5.
It's just what I ask, Syro to pass, because from the other songs I don't know what to say about them. They're not bad. They're just not for my taste. Wow, more than 600 songs that RTP received this year from the wild card. Nice. Very nice.
Repara nisto, tenta nisto. 50% da decisão cabe ao nosso.
Okay, so again,
vencedor do festival em 2020.
I was about to explain what will happen tonight, and I think we have Rodrigo Pinto with us. Hi, Rodrigo.
Estão a cargo de uma outra grupeta que é também muito especial, que é quem nos vê desse lado. Portanto, depois de ouvirmos as 10 canções de hoje,
Hello.
as telefónicas, como habitualmente, vão ser gatas.
Oh, okay.
Estamos, portanto, consigo para votar.
Rodrigo is here.
This is not as easy as usual. Good evening. Since I'm doing this on my phone, I have to get used to this. I'll be right back.
Okay.
É uma ave canora.
Okay. So about tonight, what will happen is we have 10 songs performing tonight on the semi-final. From this 10, 5 will pass through the final. And how that happened? We will have televotes and votes from the judges. So it's a 50-50. 50% of the voting come from the judges, the room judges, and the after 50 come from the televotes. And it's the combination of those votes that decide who will pass to the grand final next Saturday. Okay, we have 2 pregnant people tonight. I know Fábia Rebordão, the author of Pontassoltas, she's pregnant. I don't know who's the other one. I'm just saying what Inês said.
I can't really remember who else is pregnant.
let's see. Let's see.
Boa noite a todos. Good evening to everyone. I'm sorry for being late, and for not showing myself as usual. But today I went to the dentist right after work, and I went to take care of a cavity, and my face is still with some effects of the anesthetic. Ainda estou com alguns efeitos da anestesia. E então, por hoje, fazemos assim uma coisa mais soft, somente para eu estar presente também, que já vi que está aí a Gabi também, um besote a Gabi.
You didn't lost a lot. You just lost the opening act.
Who was it tonight?
The legendary Tiger Man.
Ah, okay. How was the performance?
I say it's quality music, but not for my taste.
Okay, understand.
But nice staging.
Okay.
Nice staging. Okay, I think we are about to start the show for today.
Moving on to song number 1.
We are going to song number 1 right now. Just waiting for the host to introduce the song.
Oh, I can say that
this is
one of the biggest groups. The group that's performing now is one of the biggest music groups, especially in the 2000s, I believe. Eu, pelo menos lembro que os Azeitonas tinham grandes músicas no início dos anos 2000.
Radio acabou de dar o meu audio. One of those songs.
Essa por acaso acho que não conheço.
They have a latest single called Anda comigo ver os aviões, which is amazing.
Yeah. Right now we're going to listen to Soltaavozecanta, Release Your Voice and Sing.
It's the opposite. Anda comigo ver os aviões is a calm song. This is a song to dance. I didn't like the song when I heard it. Let's see what they have done with the staging.
I'm liking the way the song starts with the choreo, the slightly cheesy choreo. But it's looking cool.
Okay, I think we can say they thought about this. They worked much about this staging. Okay.
But I don't like the men's jackets. I have to be honest. Yeah, but it's looking cool. Slightly cheesy, a little bit cliche, but a good cliche. Eu por acaso até, é assim, eu gostava desta música, porque estas músicas têm sempre um ar um bocadinho de alegria e de nos meter a mexer, mas nunca pensei que fosse dos pacotes musicais mais fortes deste festival.
I just discovered who's the second pregnant of this night. Look at the girl, Rodrigo.
Yeah, I was going to say that. You can really tell. And another thing you can tell is that they're very experienced.
Very experienced.
And I love that expression. Put Nive to see if it gets better.
Let me just point out, because this needs to be pointed out. This is a band who comes from the north of Portugal, which isn't usual.
Wow. Cute moment.
Cute moment.
Hola Gabi, ¿qué tal?
Okay, listening the first song now, Gabi. The band is Os Azeitonas, and the song is Soltaavozecanta. Nice work with the staging. It works very well with the. But again,
This was fun.
it's a.
This was fun. I liked it. Again, not one of the biggest packages. Not one of the most complete packages from this year's festival, but it still gave a fun moment. That's good, Gabi.
It's not that I don't dislike. It's okay.
Yeah. I think that man is going to become one of our signatures when reacting to songs.
The song,
for example, this one, the one incoming for me is a little bit like meh.
I like it. I like it. The singer is Cubita. I think one of the free submissions. Am I right, Rodrigo?
I think she is. I'm not exactly sure, but I think she is.
And the song is umamensagemtua. Let me just say that.
No, hold on. No, hold on, Manel. I think she was invited as a performer, but the author of the song was invited. That didn't come from. Okay, no, I'm not so sure. Moving on, we're going to listen to Uma Mensagem Tua, A Message from You, and Cubita, song 2.
Did you know that this year RTP received more than 600 songs from the free submission?
Yes, I knew, and it wasn't only 600; it was more than 800 songs for the free submission.
Okay, nice. She seems like Sara Tavares.
One thing I really appreciate about Cubita is that she really seems, just her vibe, herself, she really seems to be very humble.
Yes, it seems. She seems very humble.
And I love her voice.
Very good, her voice.
This guitarist is one of the composers, Scardini.
Okay.
He became famous last year because of his appearance at All Together Now, a music show which starred in one of the other Portuguese broadcasters.
With 50 judges.
No, 100.
Yes, 100. Yes.
100. Yeah.
The contestants had to conquer the 100 judges, because if the one judge from that group was conquered, that person pressed the button. Would count as 1 point. So the much points you got, the better for you.
Exactly. I love her voice. I think that's by far the best part of the song. I wish she. Yeah, it's simple, but for example, I love the usage of red. É uma pena, uma voz muito boa, uma voz com alma, nota-se alma, nota-se emoção dentro dela, mas eu acho que a música não a representa. A música precisava um bocadinho mais de poder, um bocadinho mais de alma, um bocadinho mais de sangue.
You know what it seems? It seems more like a teenage song.
A bit.
But I like this song because of her voice.
Uhum. Exactamente, Gabi. Sí. Totalmente de acuerdo.
This is not a bad song, but if she had a better song, probably she would got more chances to pass to the final.
Pues ahora a mí me encanta la próxima. Ineshomemdemelo. Uma miúda do norte, carago. Por acaso não sei de que zona é que é, mas uma pessoa nota-se logo o sangue e a alma do sotaque do norte.
Ok.
Parece uma miúda maravilhosa.
You said you like the song. The only thing I like in this song, her voice. Her voice is
cute.
In my opinion, is too much.
You find it bizarre?
Música no coração. I think it's the sound of music in English. The hills are alive with the sound of music.
Yeah. But this is different. This is Fomedeviagem, The Hunger to Travel, Ineshomemdemelo, Song 3.
But she has a nice voice, indeed. Let's hear it and see what she done with the staging. Okay. Like the ideas of the props. The colored bags. Because the song translated to English, the name of the song translated to English is Hunger to Travel, as Rodrigo said. Okay. It seems like we are in an airport from the staging.
Pues a mí me encanta. Ich liebe das Musik.
The dancers are funny.
I love this.
The dance is funny. It's very funny. The reference to Torino.
I really hope this qualifies.
It will probably qualify.
The lyrics are so cliche, but I love this.
Yes, it's very cliche.
The whole package here is perfect for this. This is, without a doubt, my guilty pleasure of Festival da Canção 2022. Muito bom, muito giro. Ai, nós estamos com um delayzito. A mim está um bocado mais adiantado.
Estamos. Ok. Esta foi o Guilty Pleasure do Rodrigo deste ano. Agora vem o meu.
Isto não é Guilty Pleasure, desculpa lá. Isto não é Guilty Pleasure, isto é simplesmente Pleasure. Porque é uma música com muita qualidade.
So, we have a singer-songwriter who is becoming very famous in Portugal. He's already very famous, but
Yes.
he's becoming more famous.
He has composed some of the best radio hits of the past 2 years.
He has a quality, he has a talent to do that, and he has a very good voice, as you will see.
For sure.
For sure. And he knows how to work the staging, from what I saw on the live performance of him on TV.
So now we have. Go ahead.
His name is Syro, artistic name. Yes, Gabi.
And the song Ainda Nos Temos.
And the song ainda nos temos. Syro, I know his it's an artistic name, and his real name is Diogo. I don't know his surname.
You know something I don't.
I think it's Diogo, his real name, first name. Now I'm in doubt. I will do a research about that. I think we'll have 3 minutes or 2 minutes and a half of silence right now, because this is a masterpiece.
Oh no. In the end of this performance, I have something to say.
Quando o céu tem mais canção, quando tu vês a escuridão, e eu juro que nunca me vais perder. Quando o sol te levar, quando tudo se for.
We are just listening. Gabi, you are just listening because this is a masterpiece.
I'll comment on this in the end, because I know something that's probably you don't know, Manel. But the staging works very well for this. As simple, the idea of playing with pretty much all lights works very well. Let this be known. The performance has ended from my side. This is not 100% syro. From what I know, like last week, he was sick. He was ill, which affected his voice. And he hoped by the time of his performance tonight that his voice would be 100% working. But I don't think that's what happened tonight. I know that he can do a lot better than this.
I didn't felt what you were saying. I didn't felt.
You could tell.
Okay.
You could tell. Knowing Cyro's voice and how well he can sing live, you could tell that
Yes.
You still had some effects of his illness in this performance.
Okay. While the performance was happening, I did some research, and Cyro's real name is Diogo Lopes.
Diogo Lopes. Ok. Algo que aprendi hoje.
Okay. What's next? It's a song that I would easily replace with another one. Rodrigo knows what song am I talking about. Um, the group is from Free Submission.
Ai, ai.
It's Pepperonipassion.
Ai, ai.
Yes, that's it. The song is Código 30, which means code 30
Code 30.
in English. Um,
I think this is a cry for how life becomes after you turn 30.
I just say two words: hip hop.
Yeah.
I think you'll understand when you hear it.
The message in the song is quite cool. Playing with the responsibilities of life and how life was so good when you were younger and more innocent. But that's pretty much the only thing I particularly myself enjoy about this one. But the staging seems to be the coolest so far.
But what you just said, it's the most common thing in hip hop, Rodrigo. That's why I just said hip hop. It's too wasted, I would say, in hip hop. Everyone uses and abuses about that, of what you said.
No, maybe.
Good choreography.
There's a lot of work into this performance, which is cool, but by far my least favorite song from this year's festival.
My too. One of my least favorites, because we have another one that's tied on the semi-final.
But has it performed?
Just got this phrase. Tenho uma consulta às 5 na quinta. Tenho uma consulta às 5 is a very typical sentence we use in Portugal when we want to say in a funny way, I gotta leave.
Yeah. The innuendos in this song are quite cool. The message in the song is cool. But I don't particularly enjoy the song itself. But that's a shame. Because there's a lot of work into this performance. Probably one of the best performances so far.
Okay. We're in the middle of this night's show performances. And I think I can start talking about the next song. The songwriter is very famous in Portugal.
Wait, Manel, not yet, because we still have a moment of conversation with all of the participants that have performed already, as usual at Festival da Canção. You can really tell how pregnant she is.
Cheers. Just drinking water today. Cheers. The men's shirts from os azeitonas. They have something that seems that they are in a contest in the 80s.
I think I think that Marlon's style. You might remember, Manel, that I think it was in 2019. Marlon was set to compete by himself here at Festival da Canção, but he wasn't able to come for professional reasons.
He was replaced.
He was replaced by João Couto, and you could really tell by his style that a little bit he belongs in the 80s. 8 meses? É.
The Green Room host Inês Lopes Gonçalves doing the same comments as I did. So you have here someone that participated in the production of Love Is On My Side.
Decidiram logo fazer esta canção tal como aqui apresentaram, dar muitas voltas e quer saber o que é que traziam?
Não, acho que nós fazemos a música pela música, depois que nós temos uma data de músicas para poder utilizar. Só que esta aqui era de longe aquela que estava mais virada para este festival da canção.
Okay, just to remind, we are having conversation time on the Green Room right now, while we wait to the next song number 6.
Possivelmente um dos mais jovens concorrentes de sempre ao Festival da Canção. Muito obrigada, azeitonas, muito boa sorte. Passamos aqui para a vizinha do lado, que é a Cubita. Olá, muito bem, muito boa noite. Como estás? Tudo bem, agora estou bem. Agora estás bem. Porque
The way she is dressed, Cubita. It seems she sang a soul song, a gospel song.
You know, I love the color red, so this is something I really enjoy about their outfits.
Muito obrigada. Boa sorte também. Pedro Marques, ineshomemdemelo. Olá.
Buongiorno, Principe.
Your favorite, Rodrigo.
Yeah. The song is not exactly my favorite from the semi-final. This is my guilty pleasure.
Your guilty pleasure, yes.
I think this is my second favorite from the semi-final. Second or third favorite. Why are you laughing? We have a little bit of a delay.
Inês Omendemelo just did a compliment to Inês Lopes Gonçalves in Italian, and she said, "No, okay, thank you. I don't know how to answer to that in Italian. What do I say? Ciao, stracciatella, buongiorno."
Well, at least she has some lines of Italian in her song. So if this song eventually goes to Eurovision, we might get some points from Italy, from Germany, from the UK, from Spain, from Sweden even. Imagine this. Imagine that Portugal sends a song in Swedish. More that Portugal has more chances of sending a song with Swedish in it than Sweden. Imagine. Because normally at Melody Festival and songs in Swedish are very underrated.
Yes. English.
É syro.
Looking suddenly, the authors seemed Salvador Sobral
A bit.
a bit.
But I have to say, in a certain way, Syro is very similar to his style, except for his outfit. But his appearance is very similar to Salvador Sobral. They could pretty much look alike, except for the earring. Tenho realmente pena que esta atuação do Syro, na minha opinião, que não tenha representado a 100%. Eu tenho quase certezas que ele deve passar à final, por isso eu espero que no sábado que ele consiga dar mais de ele próprio.
He has to pass to the final. He has to pass to the final. He's one of the Eurovision fans' favorites.
Uhum.
From what I saw,
Yeah.
it's on my top 2. It's on my top 4.
Uhum.
Gabi also likes the song, so it has to pass.
I guess that Gabi is the voting method. If Gabi likes it, it has to be in the final. ¿Estás ahí, Gabi? Ah, bacalhau à brás. Another funny part of the lyrics by the song from Pepperonipassion, bacalhau à brás. Explain to the people, Manel, what is bacalhau à brás and why it's so important to us.
It's a typical dish here in Portugal. I think everyone likes it here for bacalhau à brás. It's about the taste. I don't know.
I love bacalhau à brás. I love bacalhau à brás. I love everything à brás.
It's very good. I don't know the entire ingredients, but of course, bacalhau, codfish, some fried potatoes, I would say.
I don't know if there's a name for in English for what we call batata palha, for what is traditionally used in bacalhau à brás. But it's a little potato strings, fried potato strings.
Yes.
Way thinner than typical fries or crisps, and they go perfectly with dishes made à brás style, which usually contain a usual sofrito, a saute of onions with some parsley and egg mixed into it with some olive oil. I love it. Yeah, I love everything à brás.
Okay. Excuse me. Moving on. I think next song was written by one of the biggest, the most famous singers in Portugal. Not now. Okay, because now we are talking about the Canal das Galáxias social network.
Manel, the time matches perfectly because the postcard of corpodemulher has begun.
Okay, so the songwriter is also son of Paulo de Carvalho. Who represented Portugal on Eurovision the same year as ABBA won with an amazing song. I'm talking about Paulo de Carvalho's song, not the ABBA song, which is amazing too. The songwriter is Agir, and the singer
is Milhanas. Very popular. Yeah, you're spoiling the surprise, Manel. You're spoiling the surprise.
Sorry.
Milhanas is a very good fado singer. Very popular here in Portugal last year because of a theme tune for advertisements in one of the biggest supermarkets here in Portugal.
Foi o pingo doce.
But her song this year is called Corpodemulher, a woman's body.
Yes. Okay. Interesting dress.
Yeah, interesting style.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorites. The song's beautiful. We need fado in Festival da Canção and in Eurovision.
It's fado, but not traditional fado.
It's more modern.
Nice staging, too.
Interesting fashion choice.
Doesn't it seem similar or equal to the studio version?
Her voice is beautiful. I have to say, I don't know if you passed by it. I'm not a fan of a camera angle where it shows her from above, from the ceiling. I don't like that. I love the idea of that angle, but I don't like it in this particular situation.
Just saw that angle as you were talking.
Wow.
Olha, esta foi a canção que eu gostei mais.
É das mais bonitas. Great and interesting voice.
Indeed.
Das minhas músicas favoritas, por acaso também desta meia. Mas não sei se queria, se calhar, algo não tão moderno em termos de estilo, da roupa com o palco. Se calhar algo mais português. Um bocadinho de um vestidinho mais tradicional de fadista. Um bocadinho mais de cor no palco. Talvez, não sei se ficaria melhor.
Next song. What to say about next song?
Yeah.
What to say?
Let me just say this in English. My grandparents who are watching this with me are going to love this song. Now, I don't think they've loved pretty much any of the songs competing so far, but they're going to love this one.
Your grandfather liked milhanas. I heard him saying that.
Yeah, but Milhanas was the first one where the opinion was appreciative on a positive end.
Dá-lhes um abraço. Manda-lhes um abraço.
Eu mando. O Manuel está-vos a mandar um abraço.
Eu também.
Let's see. Ao lado de mim, um vampiro submarino.
Which, interestingly, the author is PZ The singer is o vampirosubmarino, who are the same person.
Vou parar com
Two
isto.
two
Amanhã
personas,
acabo
two personas in the same person.
Amanhã acabo o ré.
Oh, just the beginning.
Les envío tu cariño, Gaby. Muchas gracias. I was saying to my grandmother if she loved this one, if this was the best one so far, and she laughed. This song has its appeal.
You'll
I
understand
love
that.
the indie rock, the old rock feel of the song, but this is so repetitive.
And that's why I don't like this song. The repetition stands above of all the other things, even the staging.
Yeah.
The song will end, and your brain, you continue listening, but you'll add the mean for another half an hour or an hour.
The sad thing is that freaking phrase is quite catchy. Sometimes
Yes.
I listen to myself and the only thing that comes to my head is "Eu vou querer aqui ao lado de mim. Eu vou querer aqui ao lado de mim." That's the only thing, which is quite annoying. Wow.
Bad work with the staging too. Bad work with the staging too. They
Wow.
do a better work with the
É melhor,
staging.
não é?
Esta não passa.
Esta foi a melhor, não foi? The opinions are quite funny here on this side. My nonna said that this felt like he was hurrying to go to the bathroom for a toilet break.
About the stage, I think he could hire some dancers.
I don't know what would save the song, I have to be honest, and I'm feeling so cruel because the melody is not bad. I like the melody. It really reminds you of the golden years of Elvis Presley. But I think this is not one of the best examples of trying to pay an homage to Elvis.
The problem
and
is the
his
lyric. So,
and his
next
epic
song,
music.
another masterpiece, I think.
This I'm very curious to see this live. I love the composer.
Very good folk singer too.
Yeah, Fabio Rebordo.
And
Jonas seems to be a very good singer, so I'm very curious to see how this works.
he was on as a back vocal when we sent Senhora do Mar to Eurovision. He was there.
Wow. Hold on, I'm listening to the performance because it started here.
Still about Vampirosubmarino. Yeah, we kind of agree, Gabi. Let's listen the song. Esta canção de amor que guardei
Pensar que a distância não existe em nós, num silêncio de olhar, calar-te em segredo sem ouvir essa voz. Eu não sei se voltas, se tu queres
That this is the first performance that actually surprises me in a good way.
This is surprising me too, in a good way.
Wow,
Now I want this and
very
Syro to pass.
interesting.
Now I want this and Syro to pass.
I always had some nice esteem for this song, but I have to say, I think that so far this has been by far my favorite performance. Nice voice, nice power in the voice, interesting performance.
For sure.
Wow.
And he's doing a hard thing. He's singing.
More than a singer, Jonas is an artist.
Because he's singing and dancing at the same time, and the song is very calm. This is very hard. What he's doing.
This makes me feel like it's similar to those songs that came very high in the finals of Festival da Canção like 10 years ago. Nice. Acho que foi a melhor atuação até agora. Foi interessante.
Agreed. Me too. I'm gonna vote.
Me too, Gabi.
On Jonas and Syro.
Very nice.
Just finished here.
And now we're going to listen to my favorite song from this semi-final.
Okay, it's not bad. This is a Brazilian singer-songwriter.
Luso-Brazilian. I don't know if she has both nationalities.
She was born in Brazil. Tanya just said.
Minha favorita de hoje.
The song, it's very beautiful. This song, you will see. So the singer is Blacci, and the songer is marnofim.
One of the best composed songs of this year's festival. I'm very curious to see how this works live.
It's a very personal and sentimental song. So let's hear and see Blacci.
Wow.
Nice dress.
Beautiful.
Yes, indeed. The lights, when they change the color, the lights, very good.
I like her expression.
Just trying to evaluate the work done with the stage.
Interesting.
Interesting, yes.
I really enjoy this.
Very good work with the stage. For sure, Gabi. For sure.
Positive thing from our side. My grandma likes this.
You know what this is reminding me? Okay.
I think this is the only one that's getting some applause tonight from us. There are some that also deserved applause from us, but the song's beautiful.
You know what this reminds me? You know what this reminds me?
What does it remind you?
Laura Risotto.
You know that the first notes of the song came, I saw red, and I instantly reminded myself of Laura Risotto. Beijo. Laura Risotto, beijo muito grande. But the song is very different. Like Gabi said, and very well, Blacci has soul. Tiene alma. La canción también tiene mucha alma.
Pronto.
E por acaso essa era das coisas que eu mais gostava nessa música.
Pronto.
Agora, esta nós acabamos numa nota muito interessante. Pongo e Tristany.
Vamos ver.
É do mais distintivo que temos este ano no festival. Vamos ver como é que vai resultar no palco. O degrade.
Pongo. So, Rodrigo was saying that this might be interesting because Pongo and Tristany is the more distinctive song we have this year on the festival. I say let's see. Now. My fear with this song is this might be this year caretos.
Olha, eu não posso mandar dois.
That's my fear.
Amanhã acabo isto.
Yeah.
Alguma vez perdi muito tempo a ver isto. Olha, Rodrigo, desculpa lá por me dei isso para o pé.
É muito alma africana esta aqui. É das mais distintivas.
This singer, so Pongo, was a vocalist on the most Afrobeat band, the most famous Afrobeat band, or Afro music in Portugal, called Canção Sistema. They don't exist anymore.
But they were a big band, like 10, 15 years ago.
She was the first vocalist of the band.
But do you know what I miss about this?
What?
Color.
That's what I was thinking.
This needs color. This needs to be a party.
This is
modern.
This is what I was afraid of.
Let me just say something in Portuguese, just to... Acredites ou não, eu por acaso até gosto disto.
Não me admira. A comunidade faz da Eurovisão também gosta muito.
Mas há certas coisas...
Tantas canções.
Há certas coisas em relação a esta performance que eu não estou a gostar assim muito.
This part of the choreography is...
Sim. E olha, e vou-te ser muito sincero, esta é capaz de ser uma delas. Muita gente gosta muito desta música.
Era o que eu estava a dizer.
Sim. Uhum. Ouve só pela reação do público. As pessoas adoram isto. É festa.
Okay.
What I was trying to explain to my grandmother is that this is probably one of those who qualify because people really enjoy the song and people have really have been behind the song and this entry because of how upbeat the song is compared to most of the usual songs at Festival da Canção.
It's a party song.
Mm-hmm. Who are your 5 qualifiers from what we've heard?
You asked me for 5. I only have 2.
You only have 2. Let me guess. Jonas and Syro.
You're right.
Well, my top 5 goes as follows. I really hope Blacci qualifies, but something tells me that she will not, sadly. Jonas must qualify. The performance was very, very good. Blacci, Jonas, milhanas. I'm a big fan of the song. Ineshomemdemelo and fomedeviagem, and somewhere in between syro and degrade.
Como é que se deu aqui este encontro infeliz? Eu não sou uma pessoa muito das energias, mas o facto é que nós já nos conhecemos há um ano e pouco, estávamos a trabalhar juntos e quando se deu o convite.
Okay, now conversation time on the green room, which is not that green, it's more a black room.
When will people change the name and the expression? I don't even know where the origin of that expression came from.
Ines already did, said today.
What is it? I didn't hear it.
In London.
Oh, it was in London? No, I didn't hear that.
In theater.
Tell me.
In theater, when people went to, I think, cast auditions or perform a play, the room they had to wait, where they waited, it was green, so green room.
Oh, okay. I actually didn't know that. That's interesting. And I love how people have took that expression and brought to the times of today in such a manner that it's more of a metaphor than anything else. Because now it's so unusual to see theater rooms or theater waiting rooms that are colored green.
I wonder how Ines is going to do tomorrow, because she has to host a radio TV show tomorrow morning. Yes, Inês Lopes Gonçalves, our green room host, is also
A radio star.
a radio star. She hosts a morning show.
She's used to this lifestyle.
Yes. But tomorrow, if she's going to do the radio show, she will have to get up at 5 p.m. at 5 a.m.
Yeah. For the emission to start at 7 a.m.
Yes.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Calhar é melhor chamar aqui o Jonas, porque o Jonas é aquela pessoa em que eu confio, tem identidade, é musical.
Calça a volta.
So, about the show, I have to remind that the reference to Senhora do Mar, as I said, I have to point out that today we will have a special guest performance.
De nuestros hermanos. You're talking about that? You're talking about nuestros hermanos?
Slow mo, 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 mo.
Booty hypnotic, make you want more. Voy a bajarlo hasta suelo.
I don't know if you saw Rodrigo, but they came out to the internet. A snippet of her rehearsal for today.
Yes.
And it seems we will have a staging very similar to the one she used in Benidorm Fest.
Which is very good.
Very good, very good.
Se alguém quiser saltar a corda esta noite para não se aborrecer, também pode. Pode, bem-vindo ao Festival da Canção. Se alguém quiser saltar a corda esta noite para não se aborrecer, também pode.
A joke about
Blacci's dress.
And hair.
And hair, yeah.
It's too long that Inês said, if someone wants to
Jump
the
rope
rope to entertain, they can use Blacci's hair.
Yeah.
She could also say that Blacci is our Rapunzel.
In a way. Well, she's beautiful like Rapunzel, so. And that dress, that color on her.
Do you believe that I still have in my mind the expensive soul performance in the first semi-final?
Expensive soul?
Yes. Guests.
Oh, yeah. Yes, exactly. I made the confusion with the legendary Tiger Man. Oh, yeah.
And did you notice one thing in Aria's staging? She had a horse on the stage.
Don't talk to me about the horse, please. Don't.
It's a horse that children used to play like to do this movement. You see, to balance. It had the colors of Ukrainian flag.
Not only that, I don't know. I actually only saw it after in a post I saw on Facebook. That also the Mr. Driver had a little bit of an homage to Ukraine with his performance at the end. His knee had, I think, a patch with the Ukrainian flag on it.
Didn't notice.
I also didn't notice it. I remember the way he expressed himself at the end of the song, talking about stopping the war. but I didn't notice that thing on his knee. I only saw it after on a Facebook post.
They're doing degrade
Choreography.
Okay. Here comes the moment. Cerramos líneas. Abrimos líneas.
Not yet. Hold on.
Not yet, but
And vote. Hold on.
Getting ready to vote.
Will I call for someone tonight? Will I share a little bit of luck? Hopefully.
Don't know, tell me.
Well, I called for Maru last Saturday, and she was the last qualifier to be announced. So probably, if I call one time for who I think I'm going to call, will that happen again tonight?
Okay.
And from our
líneas. Abrimos líneas.
Okay, that's what happened here on this side.
Just voting on my first one.
This is going to be tough because I'm here on the stream on my phone. So I think I have to leave for a bit. So I'll probably come back to the stream when the results are in, and when we get to the voting to the qualifier announcement, so that I can also vote. If you don't mind, Manel, to take
Just
over
vote.
this for a bit.
Okay.
So I'll see you, Manel, and all of you in a bit.
In a bit.
Até já.
Até já.